I wasn't at this event last year, and I now know what I've missed. The traditional kind of pre-rally party is in full swing here ahead of the Accent Benchtops Rally Queensland. Wheels on Mary had about 10,000 people here last year in the heart of Gympie, and I reckon we're on track to absolutely beat that tonight. Welcome, everybody, to our social media channels for the E-Road Australian Rally Championship. Jackie Shivey is with us here. What an atmosphere. Doesn't get much better than this, does it?
Absolutely not. It's quite a chilly night tonight, but we have had quite a lot of people come out still to see all the cars and drivers out here.
Now, it's going to be a massive weekend. We'll bring it all to you here on the channels. And as a part of the build-up, we're going to chat with some of the drivers. We will have the Bosch Motorsport Ballot as well to determine the top three cars on the road. So why don't we get straight into it? You are about to chat to a guy who made a hell of an impression in WA.
That's exactly right, Rusty. I have with me here is Mr. Toby Price. Now, Toby, you're back. You made your official ARC debut in the last round at Forest Rally in the WRX Challenge. Now you're back to contest the Gympie Rally. How come? Why are you back?
Look, honestly, I'm just loving the sport at the moment. It's it's a family-orientated sport, and a lot of people are helping to bring this all together. But here at Gympie for the second round, and absolutely blown away by the response here. It's unreal how many people get behind this sport and chasing this. It's a lot of fun, so I'm keen for this one and see how we go again.
How many signatures do you think you've done for kids tonight?
My right hand is definitely cramping up a bit at the moment. I'm probably a little bit low on the water intake, but like I say, I think we're definitely well over 10,000 people here. So if I've got about halfway through that, I'm pretty happy. But I think it'd definitely be around that 2,000 area.
Well, I'll let you rest up then. Thanks, Toby.
Yeah, we'll get ready for it.
We are with Bodie Reading.
I believe we have Rusty now with another driver.
It's his first event of the year. It is great to have you here. Man, the competition in the Wolf Production Cup class has been immense this year, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've been watching it from home. It's been a good battle. First time we've kind of all come up against each other this year, so it'll be a good battle all weekend, but it'll be one of the toughest battles we've had since we started doing the ARC 2 years ago. That's for sure.
What's your plan of attack here in Queensland? Weather forecast, I haven't sort of really talked about that thus far. Looks really good on Saturday. Possible chance of rain on Sunday.
Yeah, we're just going to go about our thing. Like, if we can get in the battle, we can. We know that the boys and the Evos are always really quick, but we just want to try and have a clean run and just get to the end without any damage. That'd be nice.
Josh Weidman, Jackson Long doing a super job at the top of the point score there, and you alluded to kind of Clayton Hoy there a moment ago. I mean, arguably from the titles that you've won in Production Cup, do you feel like this is one of the tougher seasons? And do you have to worry about that coming in at round 3? Maybe you don't.
Yeah, look, for sure, it's definitely going to be one of the toughest seasons. Like last year, we were able to judge the last few rounds and knew what we had to do, whereas we know that these other boys are going to be kind of here for the rest of the year, and we know that if we want to be on the top at the end, we're going to have to beat them, which is going to be a monumental task. Has
the lead-up been good? Has it all gone okay? What's Recce been like and so on?
Yeah, it's been good. Roads are probably the best we've seen them. But, yeah, new navigator with Brad coming on board for this year, so see how that goes. We seem to be gelling well, so, yeah, it'll be good.
Get out there, give it heaps, enjoy the event here in Queensland.
Cheers, thanks, Greg.
Jackie?
Thanks, Rusty. I have with me here Lewis. Now, Lewis, you are currently sitting second in the championship. There's only 7 points between you and Hayden. How are the nerves, and what's your game plan heading into this weekend?
Yeah, it's super close in the championship. We trail Hayden by 7 points. So, it's game on this weekend. We really need to get some points back off him. The game plan for this weekend is to drive smart. We know how tricky this event is. It's not easy. The roads are incredibly tricky. They're in amazing condition this year, but obviously we didn't have the best of runs here last year, so aiming to have a better run this year, and the pace will be fast, so it'll be a fine line between judging how fast to go and not taking too much risk.
Hopefully it works out for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are with the top 3 seated drivers here at Wheels on Mary, and about to do something new for the 2025 E-Road Australian Rally Championship, and that is what is called the Bosch Motorsport Ballot. We're going to determine the order of the top 3 on the road tomorrow. Now, in order to make this fair, the third contestant in this game, if you will, is none other than Hayden Patton. So why don't we get you to do a shuffle for us? You go in there, shuffle those 3 cards. What they draw, 1, 2 or 3, determines where they will be on the road. Harry Bates will go first, then Scott Petter, then Hayden Patton. Is the shuffling skills are good? We're happy. Harry, over to you. Let's dive in there. Pick a card. The Bosch Motorsport card, and let's.
No, we're waiting.
You're going to wait till the end? Oh, yep. Okay. Scott, you can go now. Yep, off you go. Always go to the bottom. Hayden, grab that last one there. And then for the waiting media that we have here and live on Facebook, let's do the reveal. Let's see where they're going to end up on the road tomorrow. Car 1 on the road. He did the shuffle, but he doesn't look too happy about it.
Well,
Dean,
let's
get in
jump
there.
straight in. Hayden Patton, you can't believe it. You have drawn number 1 again.
3 out of 3.
And you did the shuffle. We thought the New Zealanders didn't trust the Aussie on this occasion, but all seriousness, what are the roads like and what's it going to be like being car number 1?
I would just saying, actually, it's not too bad here compared to some other rallies. Obviously, it's not probably the place to be. 3 would be the optimal position, but looking forward to it. Some good stages out there. We can make the line and, follow these guys.
Mate, championship leader, well done so far. We'll quickly go to Scotty. What did you end up with, mate? I didn't see yours. I was looking at Patton's.
3.
Oh, you're kidding. You said you're not lucky at anything. You haven't drawn 1 yet. Let's look to tomorrow, though. 3, good spot.
Can we decide the championship based on the ballot? I reckon I'll be doing all right. Because I've drawn 3s and 2s, no 1s yet. So, which means, mathematically, I'm going to draw 1s for the last 3 rallies. So I better do something this weekend, hey?
But you say that. Last year you won this round.
Yeah.
You've shown speed. You were really due. You want for a top result this weekend.
Yeah, look, fantastic, Queensland. You know, it's going to be an absolute honour and a pleasure to drive these roads in these cars. It's a great event, and thanks for everyone for coming out and supporting us, and can't wait for it.
Wedge between it. Well done. Good luck, Scott Petter. Mate, 2, you be okay with that? You were the number 1 seed in, is why you drew first. 2, that's not a bad outcome.
Yeah, that's right. The ballot works okay when you're seeded 1. You can only go up from there. So, yeah, no, happy with that. Looking forward to a big day tomorrow. It's a tricky rally, to be honest, technical stages, but they're great roads, and obviously so many people from Gympie here to cheer us on as well.
I was going to say, talking about big, how good is this? I mean, a great turnout, rally show today, big action out there tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's awesome to come up here where the locals really get around the event. Makes us feel really special, and hopefully we can go out and put on a good show on these incredible roads. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Good stuff. Well done. That's our top 3. Good luck. We're going to Jackie.
Thanks for that, Dean. Well, I have with me here Alex Rallo. Now, Alex, you had a bit of bad luck at the last round at Forest Rally. We won't talk about that. And this time last year at the Queensland round, you had a bit of a mixed bag of results. How excited are you just to bank some solid points this weekend?
Yeah, it would be good to not hit anything this weekend. We've hit a rock the last 2 rounds, and we hit a stump here last year. So out of anywhere, this is probably the place to hit things. There's a lot of hidden stumps and stuff that'll catch you out. So yeah, plans to keep it tidy. Trying a few different things with the car this weekend and adapting the driving style a little bit. So we'll see how it pans out.
Hopefully it pays off for you. Thanks, Alex.
In rallying, it is not just drivers. We wanted to talk to one of the all-time greats in the co-driver's seat and won a very special award at the Motorsport Australia Awards at the beginning of the year. Coral Taylor, welcome.
Thank you very much, Osty.
Give us a sense of the build-up for you, how it's gone, and what can those that are watching and tuning into our coverage here on Facebook tonight and the social channels, what can they expect in terms of the quality of roads here in Queensland this weekend?
Look, we always love the Queensland roads. They're very technical. They're very challenging, but we love them. But I'd say this year they're in the best condition I've seen for many years. So it's going to be really great out there tomorrow. And I think in terms of what to expect, I think you need to expect a lot of very close battles, close times, and everyone will be fighting for every second out there.
The ballot a moment ago for Harry, though, I think that's probably why you're smiling a little bit. That's positive.
Yeah, look, some events more than others. In Perth, for instance, with the really loose, slippery surface, the sweeping, opening the road and sweeping is a really big deal. The condition of the roads here is a lot better at the moment, but yeah, very happy to be second on the road.
Let's look at the scorecard for the year so far for you guys for 2025. A couple of podiums in there, but we're looking for that breakthrough win. Is this one of of all the titles that you've won? Is this up there in terms of how tough, how competitive a season it is?
Oh, absolutely, and I think hats off to the Australian Rally Championship for being the championship that it is to attract a lot of international drivers that we've had this year, which is fabulous. And, with Hayden coming across a European Rally champion, an ex-WRC driver, with, Scotty Petter and Alex Rouleau and Lewis and Harry, we've got, and we had Tom Christensen, the Swede, also in WA, who I believe may come back for another event. So I think we're just really lucky. This rally is a particularly great rally. I think our championship is really thriving at the moment, and we've got internationals as well as our local heroes. So, there's everything to fight for.
Good on you. Thanks for chatting with us.
Pleasure.
Jackie?
Thanks, Rusty. I have with me Josh. And Josh, there's a really exciting battle shaping up for you this weekend with Clayton and Bodie. I can see you smiling. How excited are you to get out there and battle it out?
Yeah, very excited, obviously. I mean, there's a big field this weekend and, some really fast guys. So, it'd be good to try and see how I stack up against some boys in the new car. So, it should be good.
Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Do well.
I think we're just about out of time here on the E-Road Australian Rally Championship social channels. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will be live across the weekend with some stage action, regular updates for you, of course, from Galvanise, Insurance, Rally Central, and a whole lot more. On behalf of Jackie, Dean and all of the team, we'll catch you then. Bye for now.